And the next person up is PRC-Saltillo, and that is Heather. So Heather, welcome.
As I click through and get all the things. Thank you very much for the introduction. And get things off my screen, and we are ready to go. So my name is Heather Prenovost. I'm a training and implementation specialist with PRC-Saltillo. And today I want to help widen your world by learning a little bit more about our newest feature for the NovaChat line of devices, the computer controls. So we have paired up with the input stick, which is a wireless USB receiver that you are able to connect to a computer, and it can be a PC-based computer, a Chromebook, or a Mac. And once you've purchased that through our PRC-Saltillo store, you're going to be able to connect it via Bluetooth to your computer or to your NovaChat and access and control things on your computer. It is compatible with the NovaChat 5, 8, 10, and 12 devices, as long as they're running Android 4.4 or higher. So just kind of looking and seeing on that. Most recent ones definitely going to be compatible. If you're not certain, please reach out to your PRC-Saltillo AAC consultant, and you can look and find whether or not it is compatible with the input stick. I am going to now show you how easy it is. I have plugged in my input stick on my computer, and what I'm going to do is just pair it by going into my system Bluetooth settings. And after you've updated to version 2.44 on your NovaChat, you're going to see this option to use with the input stick. Mine is already connected, but the first time you come in, you're going to want to click on the input stick when it shows up. When you see those 3 asterisks, you know it's connected. I'm going to back out of there. And let's talk a little bit more about what you can do with that. So there's going to be built-in pages coming in a future update, but for right now, you're going to want to add some buttons or a page to your current custom vocabulary file. When that new set comes out, you can import the new page for the computer controls and use those into your custom vocabulary file. Just a reminder that new pages, new buttons don't impact your customized copied files. So you'll want to import those in to be able to utilize them. But the new button actions you're going to see are computer control on and off, or computer control command. We have video tutorials that'll show you where those are and how to get these things set up, as well as how to start using them. Today, I'm just going to kind of demo for you what that looks like. So get my NovaChat back up here. So I have already gone in and programmed on my keyboard page a computer controls button. So I took over one of the extra buttons down there. To turn on the computer control, I went in, and I'll show you in edit mode what it looks like. Oops. Using my mouse on here. I'm gonna press and hold. And when I go into edit, the action for this is called computer control on and off. Kind of simple. So now that that is in there, when I press that button, you noticed up in the speech display bar that I get an icon with this ABC and a check mark. That lets me know, hey, your Bluetooth is connected, and I can now start controlling things on my computer through my NovaChat. And I would just turn it off if I decided I didn't want to control it anymore. But we're going to leave it on. The other buttons you will see that I have programmed on that computer controls page. I put in an enter or return button, so that way I could click that to go to the next line on a document or enter a website. I can save a document, I can print a document. So anything that you're going to be, you would use a keyboard shortcut on your physical keyboard, you have the ability to program a button on your NovaChat to be able to do that. And let's try it out. So I'm going to split my screen and I'm going to start with a Word document. Drag that over. There we go. So I open up a Word document. I've already connected. You want to make sure that you've clicked on that window to make that the active window. The other day I was practicing and playing around and I had clicked into my Teams message window and it was typing there instead of my Word document. I've got my computer controls turned on. So I am going to go back a page. Oops, turned it off, turn it back on. So now when I start typing my sentences,
I eat candy
you'll notice that it's
and
showing up over there
cookie
on my Word document.
cookies. I eat candy and cookies.
If I wanted to go down a line, I can do that, keep typing. Pretty slick. When I'm done, I can hit save. I get my pop-up here. I'm able to change the name of the document when I'm ready to save. Since it highlights the save button, I can hit enter and it's going to go ahead and save that document with that title. It's now in my documents. Kind of cool to be able to do that straight from there. Same thing with being able to print. I could send this to my printer. I'm not going to today, but you get the idea. All right. Also, being able to control things within the browser. So I'm going to bring up my web browser. Again, I want to be clicked on here. As you're starting out and implementing it with individuals, kiddos, clients, you might be doing a lot of partner assisted setup with this and slowly showing them how they can function with this, how they can start controlling things. If they need more control with the mouse, working through some of that, and you can have it program arrows, those kinds of things. So say I wanted to look up on here, I'm going to clear out my message window and I want to look up, let's say,
Cat.
There's always fun cat videos, right? And maybe I want to see a cat swimming.
Swimming.
So I can go ahead and start searching. Maybe they can help find a video, they can find an image, we're typing together, just allowing them that access back and forth. One nice thing about these computer controls is that we know that you still want to be able to communicate with it. And so if I'm typing and working on my computer screen, and then I want to change gears and I want to be able to talk to you without it going to my document, I'm actually going to bring back up my Word document. There we go. So if I was typing on here and I was like, wait, I need to ask for help, I can click on this icon in the speech display bar. When you see the speech bubble, that means you're in communication mode now. So whatever I start typing, maybe I'm going to say,
Help.
Help, please.
Please.
It's not showing up on my document. It's not communicating with the computer at this point. So I can communicate with you. But once I am ready to go back to typing, it's going to remember what I was typing so that I can continue with that sentence. Maybe I needed help finding a word or creating a certain word, and I can go back to typing with that. And as promised, that we are going to be offering pre-built pages for this in WordPower 60 Basic, coming in version 2.45. So I did want to show that to you guys today, so you can see just how it'll look and the functionality of it. So once you have updated to 2.45, you're going to find computer control here for WordPower 60 Basic. You are going to be able to decide if you're only accessing a Windows computer, only accessing a Chromebook or an Apple computer. You could change and go directly to this page instead of having this kind of landing page. So there's instructions there for you, and we'll have supports for you as well. But say I'm on a Windows computer, here's all the functions that I have pre-programmed. I can be minimizing and maximizing things. I can utilize that Windows keyboard shortcut. Maybe I want to open, I want to open Chrome, or I want on my, I learned something new that down in your taskbar or your dock, you can count from the Explorer, the different windows here, and I can then bring up by saying, hey, I want to bring up the fourth one, and it brings back and opens that up for me. So any of those shortcuts you're going to be able to do, and those are all built in on your pages now once we do that update. All right, I saw some questions coming in. I want to show two more things, and then I'll answer some questions if Beth wasn't able to get to them, and we will keep answering. But just as a reminder that we do offer YouTube tutorials, and I'm going to jump over here on the Saltillo YouTube channel. If you scroll down, you've got NovaChat tutorials. We do have separate tutorials in here. One is about the computer controls with input stick. How do you get that paired? How do you get started? That basic functionality, you can get going. Also a reminder, if you need to learn more about your NovaChat or the chat software on your NovaChat, you can come to AAC Learning Journey. You can sign up for a free account here, and you can scroll down and find courses related to your NovaChat or any of our other PRC-Saltillo devices, e-learning, as well as live online courses that are coming up. We'll show there. And with that, I'm going to grab my chat window and answer any questions, or if there are questions that you have, feel free to type them in the chat window now.